Got my lights back there hanging up. That's my new vibe. Nice, ain't it? I still want to do some more. Like, I want to move my room around and stuff. Well, no, I don't want to move my room around, but I want to move the living room around. But yeah, I like my little lights right there. They look pretty, so. Oh, guess what? Remember that guy I told y'all about? Turns out I was a fool. Yes, I was a fool. Why? Well, remember how I said we were intimate? Um, I think I had a miscarriage. But I'm not so sure. I had been gaining weight. Um, and we said maybe this is a sign that I could be pregnant for the simple fact that I had symptoms of a miscarriage, which means I bled, and it was like a light color red type of blood, and I was cramping just before I started bleeding. Um, so we'll go get to how I'm a fool. You know, it's not the first time I've been rejected. Um, yeah, I was rejected because, mm, dang, it's hard to speak on rejection. It's hard to speak it. He didn't want the baby. So his plan was to have an abortion. I was like, dang. Man, that cut me so deep. I'm like, oh, why? You know, why? He's so sweet, and, he always told me how much he liked me and this and that. And then this is questioning that. Like, what? You say it's like mixed signals type of thing, you know. And then you wouldn't want to have a baby by me. You want me to have an abortion. I told him no. I told him I'd rather have an adoption instead. We give away the child, but I would not have an abortion. Um, so yeah, obviously, if a guy tells you, you know, doesn't want a child by you, obviously this guy isn't interested in you, right? Yeah. So, the first time I actually got rejected, by pregnancy wise, by a guy was that I actually really, really liked. He brought me an abortion pill. And then later on, he said that he wouldn't mind if I had a baby by him. So this kind of reminded me of that when he said he made up a plan about getting an abortion, and we can get the money situated and he'll help me pay for it and this and that. And he'll go half and half, and It's just not making sense though, you know. His plan wasn't making sense at all because it's just like you was excited, you know, to be intimate with me and you like me, but then when it comes to a baby, you quickly just drop everything, you know. Um, I guess when it comes to getting pregnant, that's where you see the true colors of that man. You know, he doesn't care about my situation because if he did, and he knew how hard I've been struggling for a job and you know financially, he doesn't care because if he cared, he would have not asked me to go halfway home with the abortion. But the fact that he's, you know, financially set and makes so much money per paycheck, as he's been saying, he still, you know, wants me to contribute when I'm not the one who won it, but he does, you know. And you are clearly set to handle this thing. You know, if you want to do it, you got it like that, but he doesn't care. And that's what gets me is when a guy acts like he cares, but he doesn't. You know, then when it comes down to it, God questions you like, oh, he cares so much. Here, let me help you with that. Boom, you're pregnant. And then you find out this guy doesn't give a squat about you. Twice. Twice this has happened to me. By two guys I was very, very, very attracted to. Not only by the looks, but by the mind too. You know, they were different to me. But it's always those guys that get me. Just shoot me like Cupid with his arrow. You know. And runs away. I told my daughter, I was like, yeah, I like this other guy. She was like, he better not hurt you. And I was like, he not. He was like, I was like, do you act this way when your dad bring a girl around? And she was like, no. I was like, why? She was like, because I'm protective over you. So I was like, aw. And I just kissed her on her forehead, like, aw. So yeah. At least I got my kids. um. So on that note, I am going to watch a movie, maybe, if I'm in the mood. I'm not really in the mood to do anything. So, yeah. Bye.